This is my PS5. I've had it for over 7 months now. Before this, I've owned the PS4, PS3, and PS2. And this is my honest review of the PS5 after owning it for 7 months. So compared to the PS4, the PS5 is pretty quiet, except when you're playing a disc game. The disc reader here is kind of loud, but I am happy that I got the disc version. I think it gives it more value, and plus I can play all of my old games here. I have some PS4 games right here. I do like collecting the physical games. However, you'll see right here that I did buy a Western Digital black SSD drive so that I can expand the hard drive space on it. A lot of the games now are downloadable online, so I filled up my internal storage already, and so this drive helps a lot. I did a review on this, you can watch that video, and I do love this drive. It's pretty quiet. However, I have noticed some issues here and there when games are updating. I did have a game stall out, and I think it's because the game is installed on the SSD drive. And so sometimes I would have to transfer that game back to the system so that I can update and then transfer it back. There was a game that was downloading an update, and I paused it, and I came back a few days later and it wouldn't resume the update. It kept on saying error, and I couldn't figure out how to resume that update. So what I did was I rebooted the system back into safe mode, and I rebuilt the database, and that fixed it. But other than that, the drive has been working flawlessly. I haven't had any game crashes, system reboots, or issues like that, and the game's been playing without glitches or issues. So I'm pretty happy with this buy right here. Alright, so what do I think of the PS5? Well, I think it's an awesome system that everyone should upgrade if you have any of the older system. Even if you have a PS4 Pro, that's what I had before. I think it's an awesome upgrade. It's super fast. I did notice that my PS4 Pro, the game would glitch here and there on certain games when the fight gets too intense or so. But this one is so smooth. You get better frame rates. Gameplay is just so much better, and I do love the controller on this too. It's a lot bigger and fatter than the old style. And yeah, just look at the graphics on this. Whether you're still a Fortnite player, I still play this just casually. Whether you're playing Warzone or you're playing The Last of Us 2, any game really is very smooth with the graphics, and it's just so much better. You get better frame rates, and you'll notice that I'm playing on this LG monitor here. It's one of the most popular monitors here. If you want to know more information on my monitor settings, I'll leave that in the description. But yeah, the graphics and gameplay on this, you can't beat it with the frame rates that it's getting. I think right now I have it at 60 frames per second. But if I set my monitor here to 1080p, I can get 120 Hz out of it. And that's what you can get out of the PS5. You can't do that with the PS4. I think the PS4 can only go to 60 frames per second. And I'm not sure if you can do 4K on that. There are some monitors that you can do 4K at 120. This monitor is a 1440p, so it does scale it to that. But as you can see, the graphics is amazing on this. No issues. Look at this guy right here. I did hear that it is still hard to find this system to buy. I think it's still sold out, right? I also own the Xbox Series X, and being a PS5 player for so many years after owning the PS2, PS3, PS4, I am more biased on it, but I will say that the Series X is an awesome system. I'm just too used to the PS controller. I'm not so used to the Xbox controller, so I play a little bit better on the PlayStation controller here. I also love the dashboard, and I'll show you right here how you can just switch back and forth on things. See, I just press the PS button on this and it just goes in and out, and I can just go back to the switcher here, go to games. So you just back to the game like that, and it's so smooth and fast. So I do like the redesign of this dashboard, and I want to say, like, most of the time I'm always pressing this PS button and just doing everything from here, whether changing my sound, my audio here, to my mic, it's all here, my controller to check up on it. See, even the controller has the microphone on it. And then to power off, I do everything from here, the switcher. So it's so much easier. Here's all my downloads. One thing I did wish I can do is that there are certain games and apps that I use more than others, and it recognizes the games that you play more. So these are the games I play more. It's always here. And also this media gallery that I can save clips and review and edit. So it puts it here, but I wish I can pin it to this dashboard permanently, because it does notice after, if you don't use it for a while, it will put your games back into the game library here, and then I'd have to go here to find my games, play it. If I play it once, then it goes back to the dashboard again. So I want to say that is a thing. Maybe there is a way to do it, but I haven't found that yet. And speaking of the media gallery, I think this was a huge improvement from the PS4 Pro and the PS4 systems, because I save a lot of gameplays, and the PS5 is so good with saving game clips, and the quality on it is so good, and it shows you the timestamps on here on how long the game clips are. And I noticed that on my PS4 Pro, I would take up all of my hard drive space with all of my game recordings. And so with the PS5, if I go to these longer game clips here, I set my settings to record up to 3 minutes of each game clip. And what's good about that too is I can play a game, and anytime there's a really good clip that I want to save, I just double click this left start button right here, or this left button, and it will immediately save 3 minutes before that point where I clicked save. And so here's one of the clip, right? See how fast it goes? And so I can go to this clip and I can say edit right here, and I can trim this down. Look how fast this is. I can trim it down, and most of the times I only want to save a small amount of the clip. I don't want to save the whole 3 minutes. So if I trim that down and save it, like a lot of these other clips here, look at this, 22 seconds, 27 seconds. Overall, it ends up saving me a lot of hard drive space on the system, whether it's on my SSD that it's saving to or the console storage, but it saves a lot. And I just remember with my PS4 Pro, I had gigabytes, just like 40 gigabytes of media storage. So that took up a lot. So by editing this now, it actually saves me a lot of space. And they made it so simple to just edit from this media gallery, to review my clips, rewatch it. It's just so easy with all of this. I can copy it to a USB drive when I'm done, transfer it to my computer so I can edit it, select multiple items. They just made it so much easier, and that's what I love about this PS5. As for my headphones, I use the Astro A40, and it still works with my PS5 here, whether I'm using the Astro Mix amp right here, which I don't really use anymore because I have this Fifine mic right here, and I connect my Astro headset to it through here, and this Fifine mic works with the PS5 here. It's connected through USB in the back. If you're wondering about some of these accessories, I'll link it in the description. But yeah, that's another cool thing, is all of these cool accessories that come with the PS5. At first I did think this console was pretty big and bulky, but I do love how it looks now. So yeah, overall I do recommend the PS5 system for everyone, even if you have a PS4 system. If you can find this system and buy it, I don't know if it's still sold out. I got very lucky. I stayed up all night trying to get the system, and I got really lucky getting that and the Xbox Series X. But it did take a lot of sleepless nights trying to do that. But this is an awesome upgrade, and this system will be with me for years. Now if you want to stick around, I'll do some more gameplay if you want to watch on my LG monitor here. And also, if you're interested in the shirt I have on right here, you're welcome to buy it at my Redbubble shop. Please support this channel if you can, and I will see you in the next one.
Clear to engage all targets.
Why did I do that?
Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. You're up, soldier. Now go sort this fucker out.
Wow.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Damn it. Alright, I'm in a solo game right now. See how I do. Oh my gosh, look at all these guys here. Oh, this guy over there. Should I go kill him? Oh, you bastard! Let me go! Why? Why'd you gotta do this? Saw a guy here. Pretty sure.
No.